Welcome back to Halftime Report on CNBC TV 18. The market is still holding up actually. It's the broader markets that's looking pretty good. So the Midcap index is now up almost 350 odd points. Don't lose sight of that. A lot of the market favorites have started to pick up pace. So Bajaj Finance is now up almost 3%. M&M has come back on the buyer's radar. There's been a lot of positive news flow there on M&M looking to get rid of SsangYong very soon, selling it off perhaps in the due course of time. And the liability is only restricted to less than about 500 odd crores. So M&M is up about 2.5 odd percent. But the stock on our radar right now is LT Foods, and I'll tell you why. The stock is up 150% year to date, so it's one of the big gainers of the year. Also, Crystal has revised its outlook on the long-term bank facilities limited to positive from stable and reaffirmed the rating as well. So that's another positive piece of news coming in. We have the management, Ashwini Kumar Arora, the MD and CEO of LT Foods, joining in. Mr. Arora, good morning. Before I ask you about the overall business, I just wanted to know, with this whole night curfew in Maharashtra coming through and also restrictions on indoor dining, on meeting at restaurants, clubs, etc., how will this impact the HoReCa segment, which is the hotels, restaurant, cafe segment that you cater to? How has it been up until now, and will this really be a big hit?
So, good morning. As far as, the home consumption, which we have seen in the peak COVID times also, so that has not impacted, rather, that has, we have a positive impact. So as far as HoReCa is concerned, what we have seen, which is only 20-25% in India, contribute our business, and globally it contributes in the range of 10 to 12% of our business. So we have seen in the last 2 months the HoReCa has just is covering up, and last month we have seen the overall business, India business, we have seen the growth over the last year.
Okay. Hi, Mr. Arora. Good afternoon. Basmati exporters are expecting about 15-20% rise in shipments, right? So, what is the outlook then for the second half of the year, and also 2021 in terms of exports and the domestic market too?
So, if you see, till October, the Basmati export has grown around 30% from India, and we, in the second 4-5 months, what we are seeing, all the geography like Middle East, Europe, America, that's going to be normal and will, keep growing around double-digit growth. The only impact as in India, whereas LT Food is not in that business, will be from Iran. So we are expecting Iran to be a little bit slowed down as compared to the first 8 months of the year.
Okay, so Iran could slow down a bit, but still a 30% rise in exports is quite impressive. What does this mean for your overall business? Because even the first half of the year was very strong. You saw 24% revenue growth in the first half. What are you looking to achieve in the second half of the fiscal?
So, we are expecting, as far as, as I said, we are a more consumer-facing business, and our brands, Dawat, which is a global brand and Royal #1 brand in America, that, whatever the homes we have acquired, that we are expecting to, remain with us. The only correction can come only, the stocking up in the supply chain will be little slow down. But overall, as compared to last year, we will be, growing against last year.
Okay. Any expectation of changes in finance costs, plans to pare down debt?
Yes, the second half, we will be, as far as finance cost, we will be very, very low as compared to the last year, because our funding cost is around 4 to 5%, and overall borrowing will also be reduced. So that will have impact on the net earning of the company.
So, just trying to understand, what does all of this mean in terms of your capacity expansion plans? How much is your capex for the next 1 year? Where will you be funding it from? And would this mean higher debt as well?
No higher debt, So the capex will be very normal. So mostly, it will be on the packaging facility and all this. But that will be all from internal accruals, As a company, we have enough free cash flow.
All right, Mr. Arora, for the moment, thanks very much for joining in. All the very best for the next year and wish you a very happy new year to you and your colleagues and your family. A quick break, and here's something to note. We don't make hasty decisions when we are investing money. Just like that, don't be hasty on the road either. It's an investment in the most precious thing of all, and that is your life. So always follow the speed limit. Join Network 18 and Hyundai's initiative towards ensuring road safety in India.